Hi, Erin. Welcome to lesson 4. This time we have sound. So we're going to talk about barriers and solutions. Are you ready to learn how to plan for your goal? Let's begin. But first, remember your rules. We're going to be having our listening ears turned on, thinking brains are on, eyes are on the screen, and you're ready to say or point when it's time to make your response. All right, welcome back to your goal setting lessons. Remember the 3 parts of the goal setting lessons. Read them together with me. Get ready. Part 1 is set a goal. Part 2 is make a plan. And part 3 is adjust the plan. Great job. So what question do you ask yourself when you are setting a goal? Is it A, what is my goal? Or B, what is my plan? Erin, think about your selection. Make your selection now. Did you say A, what is my goal? Excellent job. What question do you ask yourself to set a goal? This is a probe question. Is it A, what is my dream? B, what is my goal? Or C, what is my problem? You can use your choice sheet to help you make your selection. Make your choice now. Did you say B, what is my goal? This is the question we ask ourselves when we are setting a goal. Great job. So it's time to work on part 2, make a plan. You just finished part 1, set a goal, and we've started on part 2, make a plan. What question do you ask yourself when you are making a plan? Is it, what is my plan? Erin, read it with me. Get ready. What is my plan? Nice job. So let's practice. What question do you ask when you are making a plan? Is it A, what is my plan? Or B, what is my task? Erin, think about your answer. Make your selection now. Did you say A, what is my plan? Great job. Here's the probe question again. We've seen this before. What question do you ask yourself to make a plan? Is it A, what is my plan? B, what is my goal? Or C, what is my action? Erin, think about your answer. Make your selection now. Did you say A, what is my plan? Nice work. We've talked about a goal. A goal is something we want to achieve or a target to meet. Last time you set your behavior goal. You said at school, my goal is eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. Read it with me this time. Get ready. Eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. We've seen the symbol of a guy with a magnifying glass, and we've seen this tool, the sensory tool that we can use. So to improve our behavior, we set our goal. And your goal was A, eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. B, be a responsible student. Or C, begin working immediately. Think about your answer and make your selection now. Did you say A, eliminate distractions and remain focused on your work? Great job. You do have that symbol. We've been looking at that for a while now. Let's define barrier this time. A barrier is something that gets in the way of reaching a goal. Erin, read it with me this time. Get ready. A barrier is something that gets in the way of reaching a goal. Read it by yourself this time. Nice work. So here's some example of barriers and removing barriers. Here's your goal. Eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. A barrier might be, I like the way it feels when I'm biting my nails or singing out loud during class. You have an automatic or a sensory reinforcement by singing or biting your nails. It feels good. So to remove that barrier into something that's more appropriate would be to use a sensory tool to help me to remember to be focused on my work by being still and quiet in my seat. So for barriers, say, I like the way it feels. I like the way it feels. To remove the barrier to something more appropriate, say, use a sensory tool. Use a sensory tool. Remember your symbols down here. That's going to help you to make the right selections. So here's your probe question that goes along with that. What is a barrier that may get in the way of reaching your goal? Is it A, I don't want to do work, I always need a lot of help? B, I like the way it feels when I'm biting my nails or singing out loud during class? Or C, I get out of my seat, talk to peers, act silly to get attention and avoid doing classwork? Erin, think about your answer. Make your selection now. Did you say B, I like the way it feels when I'm biting my nails or singing out loud during class? Great, that's what we just talked about in your lesson. That is your sensory or automatic reinforcement. So what can you do to remove those barriers? Would it be A, use a cue card, B, use a sensory tool, or C, use a behavior checklist? Remember, look at your symbols, check your checklist, think about your answers, make your selection now. Did you say B, use a sensory tool? Great job. So now we're going to plan for our goal by answering these two questions. What is a barrier that may get in the way of your behavior goal? Here are your examples of barriers. Remember you said, I like the way it feels. Say, I like the way it feels. That's your barrier. And that's the symbol that helps us remember. So how can barriers be removed? Say, use a sensory tool. Use a sensory tool. This is the way to remove a barrier using a sensory tool. We're going to see what that looks like today. All right, so today we've talked about removing barriers that might get in the way of meeting our goal. Next time, we're going to think about the steps to take so that you can meet your behavior goal. So, say your behavior goal again. Eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. Say it by yourself this time. Eliminate distractions and remain focused on my work. Nice work. Let's practice for the probe really quick, though. All right, question 1. What question do you ask yourself to make a plan? Is it A, what is my plan? B, what is my goal? Or C, what is my action? Remember, think about your answer and think about your question. Make your selection now. You can use your choice sheet if you like. Did you say A, what is my plan? Awesome. Think about your symbols and think about your choice sheet. Question 2, what can you do to improve your behavior? A, eliminate distractions. B, be a responsible student. Or C, begin working immediately. Aaron, think about your answer. Make your selection now. Check your choice sheet. Did you say A? Great job. What is a barrier that may get in the way of reaching your goal? Is it A, I don't want to do work, B, I like the way it feels, or C, I get out of my seat and talk to peers, act silly to get attention, or avoid doing classwork? Think about your answer, look at your choice sheet, make your selection now. Did you say B? Nice work. What can you do to remove the barriers? Was it A, use a cue card, B, use a sensory tool, or C, use a behavior checklist? Aaron, think about your answers, look at your checklist, make your selection now. Did you say B, use a sensory tool? Awesome work. All right, let's take your probe.